Hey guys, Intel went down. Yeah, my name's Paul Gabriel, and Intel stock went down. Oh, sign up for my software, bro. I'm a genius. I'm a millionaire because my daddy was rich. Oh.
Gonna do a quick morning video before I get to work, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. We got to talk about Intel. So apparently Intel stock just had earnings and it's been absolutely annihilated. Why? Because a lot of investors are assuming Intel's revenue is going to be flat or it's going to decline marginally. And they're putting those numbers into their models. And when that happens, guess what? You buy Intel at a much higher price than you should. And you know who did that, ladies and gentlemen? Small Paul Gabriel. Let's go look at Intel stock. And I'm going to show you exactly how much destruction has happened recently. And then I'm going to tell you exactly why small Gabriel made a huge mistake buying Intel my incel. Oops, I don't know if I can say that. We'll see.
Demonetized. Oh, you said a bad word, strong man.
So here's Intel. Let me make sure I'm sharing my screen. So here's Intel. It's down 11% in the pre-market. It's currently trading at just under $27. And it currently has a market capitalization of $124 billion. Now, I don't know about you, but I like market cap. I like to look at market cap because that gives me a bigger, obviously a better snapshot of the real valuation of the company. A lot of you clowns just look at the stock price. Oh, the stock is cheap because it's $26. I mean, that's $26, right? Anyway, I don't know why I don't even know why I brought that up. But let's go ahead and check out the earnings of Intel. But before we do that, I want you to look at Paul Gabriel's assumptions about Intel. Now, he is obsessed with Intel. He's obsessed with Intel. Why? I don't know. You can see in his model here, he's putting 3, 5, and 7% revenue growth. He's got profit margin of 17, 20, and 23. Free cash flow of 17, 20, and 23. So we're going to compare these assumptions of what small Gabriel has to what actually is happening with Intel. Because the problem with these models is if you put in numbers like this that don't match the future performance of the company and are not even close to the future performance of the company, they're meaningless. 100% meaningless. And I can tell you right now, this is the most clownish evaluation I have ever seen in my entire life. But most of you don't understand how the tool works, and that's fine, even though I explained it like 20,000 times. So here's Intel's earnings. We'll go look at the PowerPoint presentation. So Q4 was kind of a disaster, okay? Q4 revenue at the low end of the guided range, of course. They're committing to managing costs, but they're still losing money. And focus on the long-term strategy. So basically their grift is like whatever other YouTuber is. Oh, it's all about the long term, so you can buy Tattooed Chef. It's the same thing with freaking Intel, okay? So let's see some of the financial highlights. Q4 revenue, $14 billion, down 28% year over year. 28%. Let's go look at small Gabriel's projections. He's got revenue growing at 3% on the low end every single year and on the high end at 7%. When in fact, Intel's revenue is down 28% year over year. And if you look at their quarterly financials, it's down from the last quarter, 15 billion to 14. This company is massively declining, and it's declining insanely quickly. Now, if we go before the pandemic, even then they were having 14, 16, 17, 16, 19. Their revenue was a lot better than where it's at now. When's the last time they even had 14 billion of revenue? Oh, God. You have to go back to, 2016, 2017. This company's getting annihilated. This is bad. Look at the year-over-year revenue growth. This is terrifying. If I was an Intel investor and I saw that amount of decline in revenue, I'd be freaking terrified, okay? Because who knows if this company is just absolutely imploding? Who knows where the bottom is of their revenue? If you want to guess that, you can try. But if you're using a financial model like this, it ain't going to work because he's putting in insanely wrong percentage points. Let's see, gross margin of 44%. So you go and look at Intel's historical gross margins. Let's see. 42, 36, 50, 53, 55. So when Small Gabriel was doing his profit margins for Intel, he was using and assuming Intel had gross margins of 50, 53, 55. However, if you look and see how much the gross margin has declined, obviously the profit margin is going to decline by a certain percentage as well. If you have the lower your gross margin, the higher it is to become profitable. Ask any tattooed chef investor, okay? So their gross margin has collapsed by between 10 to 15% or even worse. This is horrible. And they have 10 cents of EPS, down 92% year over year. Now, I'm pretty sure this is non-GAAP, non-generally accepted accounting principles. I hate when they do this. They don't even specifically disclose, at least on this page, that this is non-GAAP. I bet you they actually had a loss. We'll keep looking. Full year financial highlights. $63 billion of revenue, down 60% year over year. Gross margin 47, but coming down. And fake EPS of 1.84. It's a disaster. Look how much their revenue's down, and look how much their operating revenue or income is down. Everything that could possibly go wrong is going wrong with this company, just on simple financial metrics. And that's the problem. Number one, could you have predicted this amount of destruction? A lot of people say, yeah, Intel's dead, it's trash, blah, 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 blah. But how could you really have predicted these insane declines in Intel's revenue and margins? And it's happening quickly. It ain't happening like over time, like they're slowly degrading. They are collapsing. Okay, maybe they're close to a bottom. I have no idea. But they're getting absolutely freaking wrecked, okay? And you're listening to a clown like Small Gabriel, who's putting 3, 5, and 7% revenue growth rates every single year when the revenue's collapsing 28% year over year. This is insanity. Okay, look at the Q1 2023 outlook. 10 to 11 billion in revenue? When is the last time they had that low of a revenue? This company is going back probably a decade. This is crazy. Let's see if we can find it. Okay. No. I can't even find how far back when they had 10 billion of revenue. Holy crap. Oh my God. Even in 2012, they had more revenue on a quarterly basis than what they're guiding for the next quarter. This is bad. Okay. Look at the gross margin, 39%. When's the last time they had a 39% profit margin, gross profit margin? Let's see. Even back in the day, it looks like their gross profit was in the 50s and 60s. Oh, God. Whoa, baby. I'm so glad I sold this. I had like $500 in this. And then I saw that revenue collapse. I was like, I'm out. I am out. Now, I'm trying to find their actual profit margin. It's really annoying because they keep doing these non-GAAP, stupid freaking earnings. Let's see. Fourth quarter earnings loss was earnings per share was 0.16. So on a real accounting basis, generally accepted accounting principles, they had a loss. But they manipulate with these stupid fake earnings, non-GAAP EPS, and say, oh, look, we're profitable. No, in reality, they have massive revenue declines, and they're unprofitable. And they're guiding for absolutely insanely low revenue. They haven't had that much low revenue, and I don't even know how long. The data doesn't even go back that far unless I have to pay for it. I don't know what to tell you guys, okay? If you're listening to this absolute idiot who's telling you this, that they're going to grow the revenue at 3, 5, 7%, he's just punching numbers into a calculator. Paul, you cannot deny what I'm saying is true. If you watch this, 100%, you are a freaking clown for putting these numbers on here, shilling Intel, and getting 23,000 people to watch you when you have this amount of destruction, okay? I don't even know what to value Intel at, man. I don't know how much revenue can keep going down. Maybe it just implodes and it goes bankrupt. I don't know. I'm just saying, this isn't good, okay? Oh, my God. let's do some comments and then we're going to close this out. What a freaking disaster. Morning. What's up? Holy crap. I finally caught a live stream. Yes, you did in the morning. I have to go to work in a second. This one hurt to watch. Intel got crushed. And their forward guidance is awful. It's bad. If you invest in something and then your assumptions change that drastically, you need to reconsider your investment, okay? Maybe you have a new thesis. I don't know. But when you put in your little stupid DCF calculator that your revenue is going to grow at 5% every year, and then it collapses 30%, something isn't connecting. Your model has then become useless. Good morning, brother. Good luck with tax season. I got a good taste of it last year as an intern. Yeah, it's whatever. Life is work. You'll find that out when you're older, boy. All you do is work and make money. Yeah, I probably got demonetized because of that. You made us think you were leaving YouTube last night. Now you're back quicker than ever. I thought only the big finance channels did that. No, I said I was slowing down my video production. Tax season's kicking off. I sold Intel a couple days ago for 25%. I mean, I lost like $25 off of it. But I was like, hey, you know what? I'd rather lose 25 than 100 or 200. Tesla keeps on destroying Boglehead. Yeah, that's right. The ultimate enemy of value investors. Tesla's down massively since the peak, okay? You clowns are so stupid. You should create a separate channel making even more outlandish predictions on Tesla. Like 40 trillion is the bearish case and the minimum 200. Hey, you want money? That's all you got to do. Their earnings call said they'd be focused on non-GAAP metrics. If a company is focusing on non-GAAP metrics, they're a clown stock, okay? I said it. Non-GAAP equals clowns. Oh, let me make up some numbers to make myself look profitable. This expense, that doesn't matter. Oh, we don't have to count that expense. Just don't count a bunch of expenses, bro. They're not real. I mean, depreciation, that's not a real expense, right? You know, yeah. Just capital assets are free. I thought you were leaving. No, I said I was slowing down my production. I just saw your last Tesla live stream. The Tesla shows were really trying to attack you, but you held your ground very well. Clap small Gabriel's cheeks. Thank you. I mean, I don't, Tesla shows don't bother me. I mean, it's annoying to see like these big clowns become successful on absolute grift. But I know the Tesla shows are wrong. They're clowns. They're freaking clowns. And I'm going to be proven right. Let's not forget they're losing money and they're still giving dividend. Yeah, they're going to cut that dividend. Oh, but the dividend. See, that's another problem with freaking dividend investing. I'll make a separate video about that. But good point. Staccato. Good morning. All right, I got to go in a second. Oh, you said you held Intel. Fresh will be spamming that through 2023. I did. I bought it, and then after a terrible quarter, I sold it and lost $25.
Oh, you exposed me. Oh.
I'll even show y'all right now before I sign off. Let's see. Okay. So I bought Intel June 13, 2022, $500. And then it had a terrible quarter. Okay, I lost $26. I lied. I'm a liar. I lost $26. There you go. See that, ladies and gentlemen? $27, whatever. After I saw that decline, I was like, heck no, I'm out. All right, guys. That's it. I got to get to work. Cheers.